Good evening, everybody. What's going on? It is time for 3 Drink Minimum. It's Monday, March 16th. My name is Frank, and I'm joined by my beautiful co-hosts, Mr. JC,
Yay!
knows best.
What's up, guys?
And, of course, the fake gingered Chrissy Mayer.
Thank you, thank you. I'm
Welcome.
I'm fake on the outside and on the inside.
And on the couch this week, we have Mr. Freddie Heineman.
Hey, what's going on?
Welcome. First time.
Yeah, first time here.
How's it going?
Good, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
How's the ride up? You had to ride with JC?
No. Well, yeah, to the studio, but I took the train out earlier today. But it wasn't too bad.
Okay.
A little
Also, we
I
have...
only rode him because he decided to shower today. He usually doesn't shower. Look at his hair. He looks nice today. I mean, he
Thank you.
usually looks like a homeless man. But
You know,
this
last
is-
week you were complimenting Chris Robinson on not looking like a scumbag.
Listen, if you shower, I will give you your props. But a lot of these guys come in here and they just look like shit. Let's be honest.
I don't know.
Freddie, good job today.
Is that your subtle way of hitting on me? Is that what's going on right now?
Absolutely not.
Of course, also joining him is not looking as clean as Freddie Heineman. Tom Grassi's here.
What's going on,
This
everybody?
motherfucker
Grassy,
right
Grassy.
here.
As last night we heard, you look like a cancer patient.
Holy
Whoa.
crap.
Baby,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm ready to go to war, literally.
But he's alive, Frank. He did it. He
I
did
did.
very well. He killed yesterday. He was disgusting. He was filthy. And I loved
I
it.
literally said things that I could never.
Yeah, you're
repeat.
going to hell, bro.
Oh no, I guaranteed my spot. Like I'm first in line. Like if I was in a deli, I'm number 2.
I can see you two kind of have that like remission look about you.
Right? I do.
Yeah.
I do.
But like you're healthy
Right?
and you're over it.
Like I could get away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Like
just you're thin and pale,
I'm
that's it.
I'm hopefully optimistic.
yeah,
like
yeah.
totally.
Like it's not coming
yeah,
back.
I get that a
it's
lot.
Not coming back.
You
I get that
beat
a lot.
it. You
Yeah,
beat
I
it.
did for now.
Of course, the shit talk we're referring to last night is the Heckler Open Mic, which is to prepare everybody for this Thursday. Chrissy, what's going on Thursday?
Oh boy, we're having a huge show at Stand Up New York called the Heckler Show. It's going to be at 8 o'clock at Stand Up New York. You can get tickets at nomacomedy.com. It's going to be, it's going to be hosted by JC. You'll see myself, Christian Finnegan, Kevin Brennan, Dave Lester, Kim DeShields.
Tim
Who am
Dillon.
I forgetting? Tim Dillon.
It's going to be awesome.
A lot of killers.
It's going to be awesome. Chrissy,
be
you're...
fun.
Listen, let's not sell yourself short. You're a fucking killer.
Yeah.
Chrissy looks good. You know, she
I'm okay.
smiles. She looks nice. She fucking ripped it last time. And you hurt some feelings,
That was the Mexican food.
She was feeling stinky, so she let him have it. But she killed.
Yeah, it was fun.
It's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
One thing we got to talk about real quick is 5 weeks ago we started a Biggest Loser, and today is the day for the final weigh-ins. A lot of people did not pay, so those that did not
Ooh.
pay, you are not in. You do not get part of that prize.
I didn't pay.
If you are not here, you did not weigh in already, please send a picture of yourself on a scale by midnight tonight. Otherwise, you are not in either.
Yikes.
JC, how did you do?
I gained 4 pounds. And I hate this stupid competition. And you know what? Let me tell you something. Frank, to your point, you can lose weight and it not be a lot, and still, that's a healthy decision. Like, who gives a fuck if you don't lose a lot of weight? Like, I feel like, yeah, so I gained 4 pounds, but you know, that 4 pounds was...
Could be muscle.
It could have been. It wasn't my.
Just sounds like JC's a sore loser.
I'm not a sore loser. I did not do well this time around. So yeah, no, this competition.
I lost 2.5, but like you said,
Oh.
I feel good.
You look
You know,
good.
I never felt like shit. I know I could definitely, I would love
You
to
look
lose
like it,
10,
though.
15 pounds. Thank you. And you look like you're, yeah, like you said.
Remission.
You know, we should join.
But at
Frank,
least
you do not
But
listen.
at least I'm skinny.
What? Okay, all right. To Frank's point, because Frank is very sensitive about his weight. Like he's very.
You stop
he
it.
isn't.
JC,
He
stop
You
it.
can fucking
I
make the
do.
gay voices all you want. You know you're sensitive about it. You don't look terrible to me. You really
Aw,
don't. And I
thank
don't
you.
even know why it's a sensitive thing. You know, got nice arms.
Yeah, he does.
You're fucking. You know, I'm being honest. I'm trying to give you.
This show's going.
I'm
Thank
looking
you.
for love
This is-
handles. I can't. Nah.
You know, JC, I'm starting to question, you know, complimenting Chris Robinson last week, Freddie today, now.
Oh, so I
you all-
compliment the guys, so I
Yep,
want to
my
be in their
arms.
pants? What, are you
Yeah.
fucking kidding?
That's what I do.
All right, you know what, Frankie? You got humongous titties. Let's
Thank
talk
you.
about your
There we
fucking
go.
Yeah, there we You feel more comfortable now?
I do.
They're
I like
called
the
pecs.
honesty.
Unbelievable.
Chrissy, how did you do?
I
You
didn't
don't
even didn't weigh in. I took a pack of laxatives, and I haven't weighed in yet. I actually don't even know.
I do have a scale here. Do you wanna do it now?
Well, I didn't give you money.
Well, we know you're in.
Am I DQ'd? I do have to pee, so I would need to do that first. Take off my bra.
So wait a minute, Chrissy's and she didn't give you money. What is she giving you a blowjob to get in this fucking competition? This is not fair.
That's disgusting.
You know, if she gets on the scale right now, then I'll cover her cost for the competition.
But I definitely have to pee. I have like 3 pounds of pee.
Why didn't you pee?
Chris, if you don't take this offer, I'm really gonna think that you and Frank are messing around.
What? It's not gonna be accurate because I really have to pee.
We'll take off a half a pound.
Unbelievable.
What if
that
I
makes that
pee
big of a
quietly
How much
in my
fucking urine
seat?
do you have in
I don't
you?
know. Yeah. How much?
Half a pound worth
All right,
of
Chrissy,
pee?
yes or no?
Probably.
Scale's right here.
God. What if I didn't lose anything?
Oh my
So what?
god.
JC gained weight.
Unbelievable. This is unbelievable right now.
Yes or no?
Can I think about it?
No. Right now, we gotta move along.
It's
This is
dusty.
really
I don't
curling
know.
at
Get your ass and scale.
All right, let's do a vote. JC, does she weigh in now?
Absolutely.
Tommy,
Oh Christ.
Yeah.
Freddie,
Yeah.
Gypsy,
Yes.
Christine, and Corinne on the side.
Oh no.
That's everyone. Everyone's saying yes.
It's unanimous.
All right, Tommy, would you mind since you're right there?
What am I doing?
Just set it up, move the table a little bit.
This
Oh,
is,
okay.
This is
Is that cool? Thank you. With your bum hand.
unbelievable.
Now Tommy did not weigh in.
Tommy did
right?
not participate, no, and that's okay. Right there's fine, yeah.
So Chrissy's really doing
See
because
if we
I
can turn the
gained
camera
weight.
bit
So
we
what
can
is
get
this?
her on.
This is I'm just gonna weigh myself
Yes.
and that'll be it.
I'm
Yes.
forgoing my money because I know I lost, so I'm not even gonna.
I know I lost,
it
too.
And
All right,
embarrass.
Chrissy,
So
get up.
this is just to like make me feel
This is so we
shitty,
can
Yes.
look at you, but you know, people, you're the only eye candy we have on this show.
which
so.
is not saying much. I got so pissed last week when Gypsy was like, "Your ass doesn't look like Jamaican."
She has not gotten over that. I do not understand white
I'm not
girls. Do
over
you
it.
want a black girl ass or don't you? I don't get it. Like, what do you want it or not? Because it's a lot that comes with that responsibility. I'm telling you right. A lot of catcalling. So do you want to be a white girl with ass or do you not? You know.
I don't think you have a choice. I think you just have what you're born with. You then shake what your mother gave you. All
All right, Chrissy,
right,
get up there. Come on.
dickholes. I fucking hate all of it so much. Yeah.
All right, Tommy or Freddie, would you mind making sure she's got both feet on there?
Yeah.
And it's a fucking white one.
You can take off your skirt if you want.
No, these tights are not opaque.
Look at those tights, Jesus.
I don't even know you. I don't know.
All right, go ahead. Tommy,
I don't have long to live, so.
Tommy, get in there.
All right.
Get all up in there.
Oh, God.
Confirm her.
Come on, Chrissy.
It's not a pool. You
Those
can put
stockings
you
have
can
to
put
be
your
feet
step
on.
it.
Those
If you-
pantyhose got to be at
It's
least
not a
4
pool,
pounds,
yeah.
and they're very thick.
40 something.
There you go.
I
Come
bet
on,
you
there
lost.
go.
I don't think I lost. Oh, my canes!
What?
God.
I don't. What just happened?
Wow, 300 pounds.
She gained 1.5 pounds.
All right.
She,
All right.
This is the worst, biggest loser show ever.
she's gotta pee.
Oh my God.
I can
We're
weigh myself.
I'm gonna kill
Oh, we're
myself.
fucking awful.
Why do we as a society give a fuck so much about looks and weight? I don't. Why can't people
Try
just be
being
happy?
a woman for 5 minutes.
No, I know. Listen, I know you guys
This
have
is
it wrong.
terrible.
I know you do. I just don't understand why we as a society give a fuck so much about weight and looks. That's just my.
Is anybody else weighing themselves or no?
So,
Is that
No,
what-
no, we're all done already.
We're
So,
good.
Oh yeah.
midnight tonight, you got to send in a picture of yourself on a scale if you want to win this money. As you can see, there's not much competition. We're fucking terrible at losing weight. We had fucking 5 weeks to do this shit. And she gained 1 pound. JC
gained
gained
4
20 pounds.
pounds.
I lost 2.5.
And I got cancer.
And Tommy's recovering
Yeah.
from
The
cancer.
most weight.
What's that?
He lost the most weight.
I'm winning. What the? I should not win this shit.
I swear to God,
But
if
he's
he
not
wins
in.
$200 and loses 2.5 pounds, I will
That's terrible.
blow the internet up tomorrow. That is not okay.
JC, would you mind? I mean, Jesus Christ, I did it again. JC, that's what we're talking about now is the March Madness.
I'm so over
Update.
this. I'm so fucking over
The brackets. We didn't vote again.
You're gonna fucking reveal a round
Yep,
piece
that
of
you didn't vote.
shit people
Yeah.
who no.
Gypsy,
because I
can you pull up
shouldn't
Big
have to
8?
vote. Fucking
Big
Bill
8.
Cosby losing to Louis Anderson.
Jon Stewart is going up against Chris Rock this week.
Whoopi Goldberg's gonna win.
Don Rickles going against Andrew Dice Clay. Somehow he's still in this. Dave Chappelle beat Joe Rogan.
Obviously.
I can't believe we all forgot to vote. twice.
Bill Burr beat Patton Oswalt. How do you feel?
That should have happened.
Okay.
Okay.
I got to make sure with JC because
We're
he was upset
good.
last
No,
week.
we're
so
good.
far.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy edged out Jim Carrey.
Edged
Edged
out.
out.
He should have dominated Jim Carrey.
Unbelievable.
He should have, yeah.
That's not
Who
so
voted for Jim
played.
Carrey, guys?
Tommy. And Jim Gaffigan beat Jerry Seinfeld, which I
Get
didn't
the
like.
Oh no!
Nice.
Yay!
You could just cancel the whole
He has enough
competition.
awards
now.
and accolades and cars and praise.
Yeah.
People really
So, guys, you got to go on 3 Drink Minimum's Facebook page. It's going to be up tomorrow morning, the next voting. So, unless you want to see JC cry some more, you need to clearly vote for Bill Burr. No. Who do you want? You want Chappelle?
Chappelle is
Burr.
a shoe, and I think that Chappelle is good by himself. He doesn't need my help. Gaffigan, I cannot believe Seinfeld.
I know, that was weird. Freddie Hyman, what do you think?
I don't know, that's weird. I mean,
forgot
Jerry
to vote.
Seinfeld's such like a prolific comic, and he really inspired so many different people. I mean, I love Jimmy Gaffigan too, but he just doesn't have as much gravitas.
Are you?
as
It's not
Seinfeld.
even a fucking competition. Are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
I completely agree.
I think it's going to end up being Eddie Murphy versus Chris Rock, and Eddie Murphy's going to win. I think that's what it's going to be. That's my prediction.
I don't know. I mean, I love his specials. Like, I watched them growing up. Like, both of those specials, Raw and Delirious. I think they're amazing. But the fact is, his career in terms of stand-up really didn't go. If we're just talking about just stand-up, didn't really go anywhere.
Well, we
He
didn't
kinda
define.
stepped out.
We did not define it. We let it open, and we said complete. It can be subjective, and we can take your movies, your acting role, TV.
Okay.
So Eddie Murphy really does have a body of work beyond stand-up.
He should lose for Norbert. He should just lose for Norbert in the last
True.
4 years.
But Nutty Professor, Jesus, I'm sorry, it was really good. He played 8 fucking parts, very well. 8 different types of Negroes.
He played Richard Simmons,
I
too,
didn't even
right?
know there were that many kinds.
There's so many
you
different
know
types
what?
of Negroes.
I don't think the Nutty Professor is that good of a movie, but I'll give you Coming to America.
Freddie Hyman, thank you for coming. We appreciate having you.
Yes.
Frank, what were you saying?
I was saying it's time for Chrissy's comedy news.
Yay!
Bang, bang.
There's my thing. Okay, I barely prepared. No one will be able to tell. So, they, the Justin Bieber roast was recently filmed. It's not going to come out till March 30th, but it looks pretty interesting. He's 21 years old. We know that. What I'm going to do now is just bastardize one article I just Googled. Yeah, it was hosted by Kevin Hart. There were many people on it, like Snoop Dogg, Shaquille O'Neal, Martha
Journalism.
Stewart, and Ludacris. Now we're gonna go through the photos that I just uploaded. There's Shaq.
This segment is
There's
going
Shaq.
great.
There's Will Ferrell. He did a special appearance as Ron Burgundy.
Did Gypsy put these pictures up?
No,
and
I
discovering
did.
them?
Kevin Hart had a funny joke, which I'm reading off this article. It says he's a huge
Holy
success
shit.
that confuses everybody over 14, which is funny.
Wait, what did he say?
Justin Bieber looks like
He
Jane
said
Lynch in that picture.
Justin Bieber is a huge success that confuses everybody over
There you go.
14.
that.
Oh, okay. They say the harshest remarks came from comedian Chris D'Elia. He said, "You have it all. You have it all, except love, friends, good parents, and a Grammy."
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a roast joke.
His
Yeah.
Orlando Bloom joke was phenomenal.
What last?
Yeah, that he made last night. It was hysterical. Do you have that on there?
No, it's not in this particular
He was
article.
asking Justin Bieber, he's like, why would you do this? You're going to get fucked so hard like Orlando Bloom fucked Selena Gomez so
Whoa.
hard. And I was like,
So he comes back.
That's what a roast is.
He came back
That's
with this
what it
one joke. It says, this was Bieber's retort. He said, "What happens when you give a teenager 200 million? You get a bunch of has-beens calling you a lesbian for 2 hours."
Nice. That's not
They're
terrible.
not all
Come on, that's
has-beens.
not bad. I'm sure someone wrote that.
Yeah.
I'm sure he
he
paid
didn't
somebody
write
to write that.
Dude, the
Gives a
entire
bad name to
roast is
lesbians.
very written by like a bunch of. I feel
Yeah,
like what's his name?
Profesh.
Who I love, Amy Schumer's last.
Oh.
boyfriend. Anthony Jeselnik was
I
a
loved
huge writer for the roast before he got a shot. Like the roast, all these roasts that you're seeing, these are not these people's jokes. Like these are writers who are writing these jokes, for people. But Kevin Hart hosting the roast, that to me is hilarious because he does not have that type of humor. I mean, that whatever you just read, I'm sorry if that was his funniest joke.
No, but it's going to get more people to watch.
Yeah, this
The
is like
only
a
reason.
People are
Because he
interested
reaches
in
a
the
larger
Biebs.
demographic than Jeffrey
Well,
Ross.
as long as people are honest about his performance and say, "Listen, you weren't good," then I'm fine with it. Black people do not like
Good point.
Justin Bieber, but I don't know why we don't like. It's just like, what have you done?
Because he's a poor representation of ripping black music. Like,
Well, you can say that about
like, at
a
least
couple
Timberlake
of.
does it well. Like, at least it's classic.
You can say a couple of. There's a couple of artists you can say that about, but I give Justin Bieber credit for fucking putting himself out there. That was nice.
Thank you, Chrissy. Guess what, guys? It's time for a break, and when we come back,
This
When
has
we
been
come
a-
back.
We're not coming back.
This has been a great first half of
if
the
we
show.
come back,
Comedy news.
We're gonna
Comedy news.
It's going to be a blackout like the Super Bowl.
when we come back, the hosts of the podcast, Guys We Fucked, Krystyna Hutchinson and Corinne Fisher.
Holy
So if you are watching, stay tuned and watch these commercials.
And if you're not watching, tune in.
Yeah. Let me see.
What's going on, everybody? Master Bong, the MacGyver of pod here, taught millions of people around the world how to make a bong or a pipe out of anything and everything. And if you are ready to tune into my radio show, the Master Bong Power Hour, where we're always letting the good times roll, coming to you live and direct every Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on ZenLive.tv. So come join us, because we're having a great time. Master Bong, over and out. Ah!
Are you a smoker and you need to quit, but you're discouraged cause it's harder than some like doing me? Baby, white plains paper. Baby, white plains paper. Are you a non-smoker but you like to do the tricks? Well, these are non-toxic clouds that exit your lips. Oh yeah! Yeah! White Plains Vapors, located at 210 Mamaroneck Avenue in White Plains, New York. Visit our location and choose from a wide selection of exotic flavors.
Monday's got you off the wagon? Well, worry no more, because it's now officially a part of the 3-day weekend. So get on board. Come party with the Standby Gypsy, Juju the Model, and Blue Rivera every Monday night for your entertainment week in review, off-the-wall interactive segments, live performances, in-depth interviews, and the latest in sports. The Hangover Takeover is live every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on ZenLive.tv.
Independent music, alternative news, the underground and the underrated. Addicted to Ink, a proud sponsor of the Zaraza Entertainment Network, is Westchester's premier tattoo, piercing, and apparel destination, offering only the finest tattoo and piercing services as well as the best atmosphere you will find. Addicted to Ink is located conveniently at 38 Westchester Avenue in White Plains, New York, right across the street from the Westchester Mall. If you got the itch for more ink, like the Zaraza boys do, get your work done right. Visit www.addictedtoinktattoos.com for more information.
Monday's got you off the wagon? Well, worry no more, because it's now officially a part of the 3-day weekend. So get on board. Come party with the Standby Gypsy, Juju the Model, and Blue Rivera every Monday night for your entertainment week in review, off-the-wall interactive segments, live performances, in-depth interviews, and the latest in sports. The Hangover Takeover is live every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on ZenLive.tv.
You're watching the Zaraza Entertainment Network on ZenLive.tv.
Welcome back, everybody. If you are even still watching this show, we are joined by two hilarious girls. They're the co-hosts of, honestly, my favorite podcast, Guys We Fucked.
We only paid him $10.
It's my $1.
I'm one of 40,000 listeners every week. Krystyna Hutchinson and Corinne Fisher.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Corinne.
I mean, I
also
would
known as
leave if I had
Corinne.
any way to get to the Porchester.
At least I got the right
station
picture.
right now.
You know what happened is I went to Google Images of Guys We Fucked.
Oh,
Do you know what comes up?
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
Gypsy, can you pull up the thing that says "Don't Google Guys We Fucked"?
Yep.
It's in the same folder.
Yeah, that's a horrible.
It's a horrible thing,
boy.
and it's a lot of dicks.
It's a plethora.
A lot of dicks.
of
Thank
adult
you.
images.
Yeah, a lot of adult images. So welcome to fucking Portchester. How was the train ride? Was
First
it
and
fun?
last time I'll be here.
First and last time.
Yeah, let's be real about it. It's a shit town.
It's not good.
Honestly, it's not that bad. I got a Panera Bread, got a Costco, got a movie
We're
theater.
gonna see it in the day.
I've never met a deli I didn't want to go in until today.
So Krystyna and Corinne, you guys host an amazing podcast, which started just over a year ago.
Yes,
Mhm.
correct.
This is true.
It's pretty amazing.
It is amazing, and I'm going to keep saying it. How did it start? Whose idea was it?
Oh, we've never been asked this.
I know.
I'm just.
We got to
fucking
hit the
with you.
basics for
Oh,
people
I'm
that don't
fucking
know.
with you because you're a friend. Go ahead.
Well, it's your story. You
Okay,
got
Corinne.
dumped.
I got dumped in a Panera Bread. Speaking of Panera Breads. And then I had a nervous breakdown, and I tried a lot of ways to solve it. And then I was just like, I need to talk to everyone I've ever dated or had sex with to figure out what I'm doing wrong. I pitched this idea to Krystyna, and Krystyna was just like, okay, that's great that you have a mental problem, but let's expand upon this a little bit more. And then we made it the Anti-Slut Shaming podcast, and then that's how our two ideas became the thing that you hear on SoundCloud and iTunes today.
Wow. So it's just literally, for those that don't know,
Mm-hmm.
it started off people that you had sex with, or
Yo,
either of you
interview a
had.
guy, one of us is fucked.
Right. And we still do that, but I mean, it's just, we've also just expanded beyond that as well.
Right, because, yeah.
But, can I just chime in? The person, Corinne, that broke your heart,
Right.
have you dealt with him directly since then?
I ran into him, and he knows about the podcast. I mean, he was like, he's in the comedy, he's not a stand-up, he's in the comedy world, so he knew
Interesting.
about it. Yeah.
Interesting.
Have you interviewed him yet?
No, because that's the end.
But I really feel
So if it ends, that's the last interview.
But I honestly feel like that's the culmination of everything, because isn't
Exactly.
he the one who starts? So
Exactly.
But is it? Do you think that he would come on it, or do you think you're not ready personally for him to?
I'm ready personally. Finally, I'm whether or not he would come on. I'm not sure. I feel like perhaps. I'm not. I'm really not. I really don't know.
Interesting.
Because he's in a very serious relationship right now, so I think that would be maybe the only thing. I think it would depend on her feelings on it as well.
Because I gotta be honest, that's Frank. What I love about them both is they're so honest and authentic. You know about and listen, not just about sex. I've heard you guys talk. Honestly about other things. You're just honest about everything.
Feelings.
So if that's the fucking guy, if this is the guy who broke your heart, I think that would be fucking fantastic to kind of face him. Head on and deal with him or shit on him. Fuck it. Let's shit on him right now.
Yeah, let's shit on him.
I mean, I save shitting on people for my stand-up. The podcast is not really meant to shit on people. I certainly do shit on lots of people on the podcast. I shit on people all the time. But I mean, exactly. Try to just keep it real. Like, I don't really
Keep
have,
it real.
besides, like, the way that he dumped me, I don't really have, like,
A
shit.
problem with him.
Yeah, I don't have, I mean, obviously, I started a podcast because I was, like, so in love with him. So it's like, I like this person,
This is really interesting. Interesting shit.
Krystyna, have you had anybody like really big come onto the show that you had sex with that was like difficult for you to get through?
No, not so much difficult, but more like, oh, there's still sexual tension and always will be. Like that kind of thing.
There's a cricket in the room.
What's the buzz?
Crickets everywhere.
Fucking Portchester. That's what it is. So now you've expanded to not just people you've had sex with, but like celebrities. You had Michael Che recently. You had what's his name from Home Alone? Danny Tamborelli. That was a cool one.
Yes.
That was cool. Buzz. I hear as we have a buzz.
Speaking of Buzz. What the fuck?
Gypsy.
Hey.
Fucking came all the way to Portchester.
I'm talking a 42-minute train ride,
You're
guys.
good now. No buzz.
This is why listen. This is why white people don't want to give black people opportunities. No, but listen, I'm just saying it's imperative for us to, it's imperative for us to be twice as good.
Yeah,
this
black
is
people
not,
just.
Oh my god.
It's like women in comedy. Don't fuck up.
That's how women comics are.
Second you fuck up, it's your whole gender.
Exactly.
Can I just say this? And I have met some female comedians in the past couple of weeks that are so good that it's not even about female. They're just so fucking funny. It's like they're a comic. And you don't even have
it's
to.
like they're a comic.
It's like funny, but they're a comedian.
Listen. No, let's not.
It's like they can drive well.
Let's not make bones about it. The comedy industry is extremely misogynistic and sexist, and you have to be twice as good if you're going to be a female comic.
Absolutely.
I hate to say that. I'm sorry,
No,
but
you're
it's
right.
true.
You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right.
So the ones that make it, like the female comics that make it, are fucking better than 90% of their male peers. That is what
agree.
I believe.
And cuter.
Yeah. Look at people like Maria Bamford. Jesus Christ. I mean,
I always say the best live comic performance I've ever seen was Sarah Silverman at the New York
Love
Comedy
Sarah.
Festival.
Fucking love Sarah.
And I could tell it was like all stuff that she was off the cuff, and it was amazing.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
One of my favorites. She's one of my
she's
favorites.
incredible.
Podcast went to LA. Yeah, that was dead air. You guys just came back from LA. You did like shows at the Comedy Shop.
Yeah, we sold
The Comedy Shop.
Where was it?
Yeah, the Comedy Shop.
Neil's Comedy Shop.
SHOPPE. The Comedy Shop.
Where did you perform?
The Comedy Store.
There are stores.
Same thing.
Frank,
Same thing. A store is a shop.
Frank, they got your number right now, dog. They got your number right now, Frank.
Comedy Shop.
Girl, get at him right now. Get at him.
It's a legendary
We did our
comedy
little
club.
skits at the
There
comedy
is a comedy
Frank.
shop. So you sold the comedy shop.
Portchester. It's in Portchester.
Yeah, it's right
Yes,
on
it's
the
the
border,
comedy
isn't
shop
it?
right here.
Comedy shop.
Tell a lot of returns.
Portchester.
Get him. Get him. And they won't stop laughing at it. Look at Frank is embarrassed too. Look at his cheeks.
I'm done, yeah.
Look at his cheeks.
It's okay. Yeah, we did it. We did shows.
What
at the
is-
comedy store. It was really
How was
fun.
the comedy bodega, guys?
I'm gonna stay back here. I'm gonna look at this way.
10 shows. We were at
So,
room. No, we were
how
at
was LA?
Mart, and it was really fun. It was
How
great,
was LA?
Frank.
It was
Thank you
good.
for asking.
Anything crazy happen?
We saw a lot of comics we don't usually get to see. That was really cool. Like the hang is totally different. There was like Fortune Feimster, one of my favorite comics. Joe Rogan was there. Neil Brennan, Whitney Cummings. It was just cool to like.
Do these
totally
guys
different
know
hang.
you? Did you interact with them?
Yeah,
We know
Whitney
Neil.
was like,
Friends
"Hey
with
guys,
Neil.
how you doing?" No, we know Neil.
Okay, Neil is cool.
Yeah, he's awesome.
That was dope.
One of my favorite stand-up comedians. So funny.
Wow, that's great shit. You guys are. Let me tell you something. Do you guys stick together all the time? That's got to be a little annoying too, because you have your own independent personas.
Yeah.
But now that with the podcast, it's like you're together a lot. Are you? Do people just recognize you as a team, or do you have your own fucking? You know.
Both. I'd say both. I
Both,
mean,
yeah.
obviously it's mainly from the podcast because that's the thing that blew up. But like we travel really well together. We've traveled a lot lately.
Yeah,
Illinois.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
Who sits in the middle seat? Who sits in the middle seat on the plane?
Well,
Corinne actually. Well, no, you sit on.
she
the,
likes window, I like aisle, so it actually works out. Like if it's two, but if it's the middle, I mean, I don't know. I'm not like.
window aisle, different taste in men. It works out. This is. Why
I like to
women
get
get
up
along.
on the plane. I like to have freedom, and then Christine likes to look out at the
like cry in the
window
corner.
and cry. Yeah.
Let me ask you this: do you both consider yourselves feminists?
Yeah. Everyone in this room should consider themselves a feminist. That means that men and women should have equal rights. So
Let's talk about
unless
it.
you want to discuss civil rights in comparison,
I
to
absolutely do. Let's talk about it.
feminism.
So let's say that there's a bigot. No, let's say there's a regular person who maybe doesn't understand the concept of feminism, and they say I'm not a
because they don't have access to a dictionary.
Well,
or
no, a lot of people, even we.
What
we,
is a
We both admittedly were like feminist at the beginning of our podcast. Be very clear on that. But
because it has a bad rep.
Feminism has a bad.
I have a
connotation.
joke about
all
it.
it means is equal to men. That's it. That's all it is.
Because I talk about it a lot, and I say that there was an old type of feminism and there's a new type of feminism.
Well, there's two ways. There's first wave feminism, second wave.
That's what I'm.
There's radical
to.
feminism.
Yeah. It's kind of like the word literally. Like there is a meaning for it in the dictionary, but then there's also like a more colloquial way that we use it in society. So like feminism, by definition, we all should be feminists, but also people think of like, hairy armpitted hippie girls, which is a fine thing, but everyone doesn't want to be associated.
Holy shit! Maybe someone is changing my mind on the idea of feminism because
That's what it means.
I'm an anti.
You're an anti-feminist.
I'm an anti-feminist if it means that you can't say hello to girls on the street. Then I'm anti-feminism.
Oh no!
But if it's all about equal
lame.
pay, well, listen, come on, because you've got that's what I'm saying. You've got feminists who are like, listen, feminism is about equality between men and women. Which how can you not support that? But then I feel like there's feminists who are kind of like, don't say hi to me on the street.
But why are you saying hi to people you don't know? You don't say hi to guys you don't know on the street. It's fucking weird.
Girls say hi to guys on the street.
So now,
no, we don't. No, we don't.
I say hi.
Yes, let's talk about.
It's just me.
I say hi to my neighbors, or if I'm having a specific interaction with someone, but I'm not just like walking down the street like, hey, that's insane. Especially in New York, that's not acceptable behavior.
Corinne, let me explain to you. If I am sexually attracted to you,
exactly, and there's the key right there.
Are guys speaking to women that they're not sexually attracted to?
No, but that's the problem. It's a sexual thing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
People are trying to be like, I'm just being polite. Fuck no, you're trying to get your dick sucked.
100%.
What are you talking about?
100%.
Trying to fuck.
100%.
Yeah. So as long as you're real with that, it's okay. Because I can be real with like, I don't want to talk to you. It doesn't matter who you are. I don't want to talk to you.
Guys don't appreciate. Girls get talked to a lot on the street, and it's fucking annoying. It just is. I'm the friendliest person you will ever meet, but there's some times where I don't want to say hi to you.
And I'm the unfriendliest person you'd ever meet, and I never want to say hi to anyone. People are like, well, what if it was a hot guy? I'm like, if a hot guy said hi to me on the street, I would assume he had some sort of mental problem.
Get the fuck out.
I
love to be catcalled. I'm so weird.
Thank you, Chrissy, for chiming in.
But it's because my dad didn't catcall me enough when I was little.
Back 20 years.
JC, I've been catcalled. You've been catcalled by girls?
I have definitely been. I get, honestly, and I'm.
Oh, we have a caller.
This is no joke. I get They have to wait because this is so interesting. I want to get back to Corinne's seemingly. Are you insecure about your looks? You cannot possibly.
No, I'm exactly opposite. I'm exact the opposite. I feel like people who enjoy catcalling, not to put you under a bus, but it's a sign of it's a sign of insecurity. I don't need people saying hello to me to make me feel like I'm pretty. I have a fucking mirror in my apartment. I know what I look like.
Oh, interesting.
What can I do to get that?
Oh,
this is
I'm gonna get that mirror that you have.
I have like 13.
How about the fugly girls who want to get catcalled, but no one does it because they're fugly?
You shouldn't be getting your sense of self-worth from yelling on the streets.
Love yourself.
You do have to love yourself.
That is an accurate statement.
Yeah, and if you don't like what you look like, I mean, work on it. It's not. People are like,
Girls are lucky. I'm
super vain. I'm super vain, but it's like sometimes I look in the mirror and I'm like, that doesn't look so good, and then I try to fix it. You know, like I'm not always my best, but it's like I'm certainly not judging how I look based on how many people holler at me. What the fuck kind of caveman bullshit is that?
Well, if it's any consolation, if you were on the street, I would catcall you.
Don't care.
I would.
I don't care either way. If you would, if you wouldn't.
I'm just being honest.
The answer's like, leave me the fuck alone.
I would, Corinne. You are catcallable material.
Yes, I know that.
And I'm glad you know it because, but maybe there was a time when you weren't catcallable material.
But also, guys who catcall have super low standards. That's also why you can't take it seriously. I've been catcalled in sweatpants with no makeup on the way to the gym, and that's gross.
That is.
I don't look good. That is disgusting.
But listen, if you get catcalled when you've got sweatpants on, you know you fucking got it.
Yeah, in the winter.
Girls
if you get catcalled in the winter, it's
thing.
being coat called. If you're coat called, then you know you got it.
Oh yeah, because you have a big winter coat on.
They hung up. Oh, this is somebody we know.
This was more important than your call.
Oh yeah, no, I know. Let's see if they call back.
What's happening in the chat room?
Am I weird that I like to be catcalled?
Chat room.
I like it, Chrissy. Listen, but you have insecurities that you need to deal with.
Tons.
All right, in the chat room, Mike San Gregorio
That's
is
awesome,
a huge fan.
Who?
Mike San Gregorio.
Oh, we know him well. Hi, Mike.
Chatting it up. He actually, at one point, because he's the only person typing like a madman, said, I'm a big fan of their podcast. My God, am I a stalker? And he's going on and on.
Just a fan.
The devil is calling. Let's see what this is. Caller, please turn off or turn down your volume so we can see or hear you. Let's see what's going on.
I'm really concerned.
On the screen.
Is this about all the?
I don't know. Let's see what this is.
It's about insecurity.
Did we answer it?
Yeah, we did.
I'm scared.
Hello, devil.
Hello, caller.
I didn't.
I think the devil would have better technology.
Yeah.
Whoa.
No,
so nice.
The devil is
Did he fuck up?
silent. Silent but devil.
The devil is not there.
All right.
Well.
Wait.
Oh,
my
whoa! What
God.
is that? Holy shit!
This is creepy.
Hello, devil. Can you hear us?
Isn't his microphone on?
Devil, you don't have your microphone.
I love the devil's office.
Jesus.
Do you know
So
sign
cute.
language, devil?
What the fuck is this?
The devil is calling. I think.
Devil seems like a huge narcissist.
Yeah,
I respect that.
The devil is white.
Devil, we can't hear you.
Look at the hand. It's white.
I knew
Just
it.
saying.
Okay, devil's gonna
If
call
I guess
in.
white or black, I would guess white for the
Absolutely.
devil.
Gypsy, what number can the devil call in on?
You can call
Can you put
914-595-4871.
Oh shit.
914-595-4871.
Can I
Love
ask
to hear
Corinne
what
and
that-
Krystyna another?
Ask them anything you want.
Oh yeah.
Because no, these are questions that I really want to ask. Because you guys are very popular and you're popping right now. All right.
You are popping.
My perception of you, and this is just a perception. Both of you girls are filthy, right? You're disgusting. But when it comes,
That's not really accurate.
No,
I mean, if
okay,
that's your
well, that's what I'm asking.
perception,
That's what I'm asking. I'm talking about in terms of the subject matter, that in terms of what you'll talk about. But meeting you guys in person, you're so pleasant and
They're ladies.
professional. But like on your podcast, you talk about anything goes, and I feel like you have a perception that's even a little intimidating. Can you reconcile the two?
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna be like, nice to meet you. Can I suck your dick? Like,
yeah, but
what?
we'll talk about anything with anybody. Like if you got like butthole issue, I don't know, whatever the fuck you want to talk about, we'll talk about. We're not. I don't think we're filthy. I think we're just really honest.
When I say filthy, that's actually a compliment. Let me give you an example. Krystyna did a XXX show back in, was this December?
Oh, that was fun. November, December, yeah.
So now, let me tell you what I was expecting. I was expecting a filthy, just kind of a disgusting human being who, had a disgusting mouth and gross. She was the most pleasant.
Christ.
This is what I was expecting.
How did you even breathe around me?
She was the most pleasant, professional individual I have ever dealt with. But when she got on stage, she talked about a couple of topics that were very taboo.
What are you talking? Her set's really not that dirty.
She did
stuff.
She talked about porn shit. She talked about. I feel like she talked about asshole.
I talked about blowjobs and was that the one where I hosted?
You hosted a show back in December.
That was fun.
Yeah.
That was really fun. That crowd.
And but Krystyna, am I making this up? Like I feel like you were so super professional.
Oh, I always am.
But you guys have like a thing about you where it's like your podcast is called Guys We Fucked. And you kind of...
But it's presented professionally.
I like the idea that, two women can be on top of their shit and really professional, but also filthy.
Super honest.
Meaning just really honest about anything and talk about anything.
I don't think you're filthy.
Filthy? I use filthy as
I don't think filthy.
You guys are really good. You're taking that out of context. Filthy, I say it as a compliment.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
You're like...
mean bold.
You're saying that you feel like you should control your brand, is basically what I'm getting from you.
We don't control it. We just are it. Is that too meta for you guys?
Well, also, I mean, you say we seem intimidating. It's our podcast, so it's our home court advantage. So of course we're going to seem more in control because we're not going to come into your space or your show and be like, we're the owners of this. But when it's our podcast, we're controlling how the conversation goes. Because we're in charge of it being good or bad. So of course it's going to be in control.
Great.
Interesting. Very interesting. I'm fascinated with people controlling.
We care a lot about comedy and our comedy.
And the podcast is like our baby,
You're probably, JC, not used to hearing a lot of women talk openly about sex and sexuality.
Oh,
so you equate that to filthy.
You know what?
Where
I'm
are
sitting
you
back trying to
from?
understand
A lot
this.
of people aren't. That's why a lot of people listen.
Yeah. So they equate honesty
Honestly,
to filth.
if I'm being honest, I think that's why their podcast is so important, is because you need women who are willing to go there but still control it. You know what I mean? But go there. Like, I think you guys are super honest about, things that are taboo. But it's almost in a professional way. It's just it's weird.
I understand what you mean. Have you ever listened to Dan Savage's Savage Love Cast?
I have heard about it.
So that was the first time I'd ever heard a person talk about sex like it wasn't a big deal, and they weren't embarrassed about it, and they were just talking about it like, oh, well, when you have anal, you want to prepare and use a butt plug for a couple hours. I've never heard that before in my life, so that was really opened my mind to a lot of things. I think that's what this podcast does for other people.
Now that's a good example.
Because in some ways America is very progressive, but I think with sexuality we're very behind. And people mention sexual things.
Here.
Yeah, and everyone's like, exactly. That's ridiculous. Grow the fuck up.
Now you understand where my question is coming from.
Yeah, totally.
Got it. Yeah. Okay. I love that. I fucking love that. That's awesome. I respect that. I think I can wear like a feminist shirt after this. After this interview.
Well, thank God.
How about just wear a bra?
and burn it on me.
Clutch.
Good shit. All right,
guys, do you want to try playing a game? You guys want to try it for a few minutes?
You want to try playing a game?
I do want to try playing a game. You know it.
Chrissy put a lot of work into these.
I did. I made little paddles.
All right. So similarly, would each of you ladies please grab a paddle? Similarly to when people get married, they play this hokey game at the wedding. We're gonna try to see how well you two know each other and what you think of each other.
I'm excited.
You're just gonna hold up the side of the paddle
until it goes south.
For Krystyna, the C is for Corinne.
Shit.
And whoever you think is the person for the answer, face that side towards us.
Okay.
All right, so let's try it. We got a few. I want to see how this goes. The camera is right there.
Are sparkly. I'm so proud of myself.
Let's try an easy one. Who gets hit on more? Who gets hit on more? Don't think.
How do you
just
know
put
that?
up the letter. I think they know.
Wait, can we chime in or no?
If you want to. They both think the other one.
That's
Kim Kardashian of comedy.
You had to say by black people or white people.
I know.
Black people definitely me.
All right, who attracts more black people?
Ooh.
Corinne.
How do you do that?
Guys, we've got a phone call. Should we take this?
Yeah.
Hello, caller.
I really got time.
Hello, caller.
On your show.
Hi.
Who's this?
My name is Mike San Gregorio.
Hey, Mike. How's it going? You have a question for Krystyna or Corinne?
Hi, fan.
I just wanted to say I actually met Corinne a couple years ago doing one of my first stand-up shows. I got to MC for her, and she is probably one of the funniest comics I have ever got the pleasure to meet. And I've watched a lot of Krystyna's stuff, too, and they are just... Their podcast is one of the most entertaining things I've ever listened to. And,
Jesus.
Well,
thanks, Mike. I'll send you the check later.
Mike, take your hand off your dick, you first motherfucker. You are
I like
Mike's
more.
shit.
Give me more, Mike. Give me
Mike's
more.
very sweet.
Keep going, Mike.
Keep going.
They're getting into it.
And then?
No, I just wanted to say I think it's awesome what you guys are doing, and you've been a real inspiration in terms of my own stand-up career, and I hope you don't stop.
Well, don't suck it up and then go around telling people you learned about it from us. I'm sure he's awesome. I'm just doing him hard.
Hey, Mike, thanks for calling in, man.
Hey, Mike, thanks for calling in.
We love you.
Do you lick asshole?
JC.
What?
It's okay if you don't, but it's fine.
Oh.
Is is there a maybe column?
Nope. Do you? Yes or no, bitch? Will you lick Krystyna's or Corinne's asshole if you had the chance?
I just took a biggest dump today.
Well, I'm married, so I think that would kind of not work really for me.
Interesting.
Do you lick your wife's asshole?
Yeah.
Do you guys lick each other's buttholes?
Hey, look at the time. Wow.
That's what you get for calling in. Appreciate it.
Our one fan is so sorry that he called in.
Good job,
He's
JC.
so mad right now.
You thought he was going to be thirsty without consequences.
Thanks, Mike. Thank you for calling and being a good sport.
He's not thirsty at all. He's very sweet.
All right, so the next question.
He's never been thirsty, as the kids are saying.
All right, so the next question, girls, is which of you would be more likely to lick Mike's asshole?
To lick Mike's asshole?
Yeah.
What?
I'm kidding.
I was like, neither.
Corinne! Krystyna held up Corinne!
I don't know who he is.
I don't know.
Well, I guess because our relationship is closer.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I know who he is.
Who would be more likely to murder somebody? Whoa! There was no hesitation.
That's a surprise because I definitely thought Corinne would.
Most people think I'm more violent. Christina's much angry and more violent than me.
She's a Pisces. She's like, she feels more emotion, probably.
I'm really confused by Krystyna. I'm getting like a professional vibe, and yet you like what the fuck?
I mean, I've never murdered anybody, but
you have
I
a
see
temper.
it happening. She loves drinks, though.
You have a temper, Krystyna?
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
I always explain it to people as I'm always medium angry, but Krystyna will be like nice, like I'm gonna fucking kill you. I never get to that. I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm just always kind of pissed off. But at least you know.
Yeah,
just like I'm always kind of annoyed at everybody. That's just how it is.
Chrissy, do you have a question for them for one of these? You had some.
Has your personal since you've been getting more attention, like how's your I don't know, maybe like has your style changed at all?
I thought it was
Yeah, I know.
Oh, panel question. A panel question.
Yeah, like a question.
Who has more shoes?
Well,
okay, cool.
Yeah, a lot of shoes.
Every question they've answered, I would have answered
You
the
got
opposite. I
what's
feel like
your
I don't
Gypsy
know
got
them.
one.
Yeah.
And they both picked themselves.
Wow.
We already
That's what anybody would do.
We already discussed that.
Yeah.
Who would win in a fight between you two?
A physical or verbal?
Physical.
to the death.
Physical fight.
Ooh,
Wow.
you're
I guess that was the same.
Krystyna, what the fuck? Who are you?
Don't fuck with me, man. You know.
Jesus.
I haven't gotten angry in a really long time.
Yeah.
Who has slept with the more?
Except for when we were driving in LA.
I got one. Who has slept with the more famous person?
Definitely me.
Whoa. Wow. That was no hesitation.
Now,
I mean, it's not like it's Tom Cruise, guys.
but now I'm guessing.
Not that famous.
I'm guessing that's because Krystyna used to work for SNL.
Ding 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 ding.
Okay, so that's why.
Wait, so
she had access to a lot of popular dick.
Yeah.
Was it an
This
SNL?
was before SNL though. But
SNL cast or crew person?
yes.
Current or past? Can we play this game?
Past.
Past. No longer on the show.
Correct.
Ooh.
Love the chubbies.
Wait, let's keep. JC, you wanna-
This is fucking amazing.
Let's see if we can crack this.
No, they okay. Who has slept with more sexual partners? How about that?
Whose number's higher is what you're
It's
asking?
really,
You're asking
it's
which number.
pretty, it's almost the
Because
same
I
exact.
had a lot of
Neck and
single
neck.
years, and then she had her single years while I was not
Yeah.
single. Like it's
It's
pretty
literally
even.
within like one or two.
Do you guys keep spreadsheets?
Yeah.
I do,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Not a spreadsheet. I have a list.
Like a notes
Yeah.
section?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I had.
See, we're not animals.
Please do not show your future husband that list.
Oh, he doesn't
Why?
give a shit. I have a boyfriend who doesn't get. He loves the podcast. He edits the podcast. He
Yeah.
does
So he
sound
has-
design.
You know what? I suppose if he knows how many sexual partners but like you cannot just spring that shit on us. I'm sorry, it's not.
He's
By
more
us, you
open.
mean
He's-
you?
He is a very secure man.
I would never be with someone who was judging me based off my amount of sexual partners.
Okay, wait a minute
I
now.
agree,
Hold
yeah.
the fuck. Oh,
I'm
this is
holding
not-
on.
What's up, Gypsy?
I'm getting ready.
First off, let me just
Thank you.
let me go ahead and just clarify. I do believe in judgment, but I just believe you should judge with mercy. So to say as a man, if I'm your future husband, that I'm not going to judge you based on your sexual partners, that's
Everyone's gonna form an opinion.
yeah,
based on
that's
numbers.
all I mean. But you should do it with mercy. So I'm not gonna like judge you harshly like you're a slut. But
Oh, well,
if-
thank you. That's so nice of you. Thank you.
You can make voices all you want. If you
you.
tell me that you've had sex with 200 people, I'm gonna say, okay, let me give me a second.
And then I'm gonna get up from the table and be like, peace. Like, what are you talking about?
Really?
This date would be
Yeah,
over.
dude, I've dated girls that didn't
relevant.
like my number, and I wouldn't want to tell them that. And they would, if they would hesitate at all, I'd be like, you know what? I'm not embarrassed of what I've done in the past.
More
If
power
you're
you
not
to
okay
you
with
little
it,
slut.
Time out,
Fuck
Frank.
off.
You already wait a minute. I've already told you that I have already told you that I'm in the triple digits.
Right.
But if someone wanted to say
What? Ew.
How dare you?
Oh, that's so gross.
that reverse psychology shit doesn't work with
Jay.
me. I don't give a
Hey,
fuck.
JC.
Oh, I guess it's the same. So you don't give a fuck like I don't give a fuck. So, but what I'm saying
Yeah,
is,
why should we?
but my point is, if you do make a judgment, I respect your right to make a judgment. I'm not gonna get up from the table because that's a lot of fucking people.
I think you're confusing judgment with opinion.
No, judgment. That's what a judgment is.
Yeah.
I'm saying judge with mercy.
Someone
It's the same thing.
is someone that I don't want anyone I'm on idea with judging me. Yeah, you can have an opinion about me, but judgment is I hate judgment. It's the worst.
You hate negative judgment.
No, I hate judgment.
I'm
period.
in the same boat
no,
as her.
No good.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like meeting.
Judgment can be good.
That's why I don't like meeting people's parents because I don't give a fuck what they think of me, and that's always going to end wrong.
Corinne, Corinne, I love you, but I feel like there's...
You barely know me.
I don't think you're gonna know her any better.
I'm forming an opinion right now of you.
Take this rack.
Corinne, hold the Corinne, first off...
What am I holding? You keep
Who
telling me
wants to
hold
kill
stuff.
JC more right now?
I'm struggling right now.
What's the question?
Corinne, you're a great person.
You
okay?
really don't know me, but
Really
okay.
don't know her. Damn.
You're a great person based on what I know. Who gives a fuck if the parents why would you say you don't want to meet the parents?
Because I don't. Number one, I think parents have nothing to do with your relationship with another human being.
They absolutely. Please, from someone who's been married, and I think I'm the only the ex-married.
Been past tense.
I think I'm the only married person in here. You marry your family. I know that you.
And I have no intentions on getting married, and that's a big part of it.
That's beautiful. Now I fuck with you. But you do marry the person that
exactly, and I think that's one of the most horrific parts of marriage.
Exactly. Oh, we agree on so much. We're just looking at the same coin from different. Yeah,
I'm a very in deep at the root of it. I'm very love is just this romantic thing where you're just together. I'm not into the life, creating a life together. No. I have my life and you have your life, and then sometimes we get together and watch Netflix.
Listen,
Ooh,
I
love
that, and I'm glad you have that because I'm telling you right now, parents judge you. They do. That's
exactly, and that goes back to exactly what I said. I don't care if they like me or if they don't like me, and I don't want to be disrespectful to my mate by not giving a fuck about their mom and dad's opinion. Because I hope my mate loves their mom and dad, but I don't gotta love your mom and dad. I love my mom and dad. That's enough.
We need a part 2. This is not acceptable.
We do.
This is not enough
because the show is over.
This is bullshit right now.
We're not even on the air anymore.
Yeah, this is over. We've been done for 10 minutes. We didn't even get the game.
No, we
in.
haven't.
Guys,
what time is it?
I'm kidding.
Oh.
No, the show is. We got to wrap it up now. Go over quick plugs and stuff.
Unbelievable.
Gypsy, would you mind throwing up the plugs? Our favorite part of the show. Okay, this Wednesday you can see Chrissy Mayer at The Stand. What time is that show?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. And I see Mark Norman, Nick DiPaolo on that one. Thursday is the show to go to at Stand Up NY, 8 p.m. $10 in advance, 2-drink minimum for the 3-drink minimum show. Heckler show. Friday, you can see Corinne Fisher, looks like at Harvey's Comedy and Burlesque Review at the Laurie Beachman Theater. Also Friday, you can also see Corinne Fisher at
I was gonna
Nacho
say, plug
Bitches.
this one. This is my show.
Now, New York Comedy Club at
I got
11.
shit riding on that.
11:45 p.m.
Bitches.
Yeah, 11:45. It's the new late nights, warm weather time because they have more shows at the club now.
That's gonna be great.
Oh, I see Miguel Dalmau, Monroe Martin on that one. That's exciting as shit.
That's a fucking awesome list.
Friday, also Memphis Maze Barbecue in Croton on Hudson. Mike Cannon is headlining with Tim Dillon, Robin Lakin, Oscar Aiden, Scott Schellinger, and Marissa Smith. 9 p.m. show, $15 at the door. That's Croton.
Tommy's not on that?
Tommy is away on that one.
Oh.
Also, Saturday, March 21st, you can catch Corinne Fisher again at
this is a great show. This is New Jersey.
Jersey City Art House.
Oh, Kevin Meaney's on that show.
And your buddy.
Corinne is working, dude.
Fucking love
Holy
that.
shit.
I feel like I'm like, wow, you know my schedule better than I do. Thank you.
Every Sunday, you can see the Noma Comedy Open Mic at Lucy's Lounge in Pleasantville. Let's go around quickly. JC, got anything this week?
Google me. I don't even know. You know what? That's not true. I'm at Broadway Comedy Club on Saturday. I'm at Stand Up New York Thursday and Friday.
I remember that club.
And that's the shit I wanted to talk. There's so much we missed. This is not. I'm very unhappy.
Freddie Hyman, quick, get over here. And you didn't get to plug anything. Come here. Grab a mic. Where can we see you?
You can see me Wednesday at the Village Lantern at 10 p.m., Wednesday at Laughing Devil at 8, Friday at Stand Up New York at 10, and then on Sunday I will be on the last podcast on the left, Ben Kissel.
Holy shit.
This motherfucker's working
Yeah,
too.
there
Chrissy,
you are.
Chrissy, what do you got?
You can catcall me on the street, and I will welcome it.
Chrissy, they can find you at Chrissy Mayer.
At Chrissy Mayer.
Okay, Christina, you didn't get a chance to. I didn't have any flyers for you. Anything?
No, I'm actually writing a show, so I'm busy this week. So
Writing?
Not performing.
Corinne, anything else you need to plug?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Okay.
Wait,
My
what
ego's full.
is Krystyna doing? What did you say?
I don't want to talk talk about it yet because I don't want to jinx it.
She's about to blow her
Guys,
load.
please watch Guys We Fucked. It comes out every Friday. Find it on SoundCloud and iTunes. You can follow them at Sorry About Last Night.
SRY about last NYT on Twitter. And
Nice.
I'm KRYSTYNA Hutch, Krystyna Hutch.
I'm Philanthropy Gal.
And you can find me at FrankieP614. Also, please visit nomacomedy.com for comedy north of Manhattan. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in if you tuned in. Krystyna and Corinne and Freddie, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And we will see you guys all next Monday.